तो कटक स्थित जातीय आईन विश्वविद्यालय नवम समावर्तन उत्सव सीधासख सेठाकू आम आपण को नहीं जाऊँ से बर्तमान चली समावर्तन उत्सव सुप्रीमकोर्ट प्रधान विचारपति जस्टिस उदय उमेश ललित सेठारे उपस्थित रही तमाम सुप्रीमकोर्ट विचारपति जस्टिस डी वाई चंद्रचूड़ जस्टिस एम आर शाह जोग
The law is a profession which you are all about to enter. It's a discipline. There is a certain internal discipline about the law. But law college and your life as students should not only enable you to learn the law, and as you go forth in life, you should not really look upon these years as having learned the law. There is something far more important about the law, which is to think about the law. And what the law teaches law students is not just the law or information or knowledge about the law, but how to think about the law. So please understand, as you progress in life, that you must learn how to think about the law. What does the law bring us as a discipline? The law as a discipline brings us reason. We reason with each other. We don't physically wrestle with each other. And we don't offload firearms when we are in conflict with each other. We reason with each other. The law tells you about a dialogue, that different elements in society, different groups in society, different groups within families, within businesses, within communities, will enter into a dialogue about the law. In other words, what the law seeks to do is to displace tyranny with accountability. The law challenges arbitrariness and seeks to challenge arbitrariness with a culture of respect for rights, the rights of others. The law in that sense is a very vital element in our society, because our society can survive and be stable so long as our law encourages inclusion and pluralism. When we respect the fact that each of us have differing views and we respect those views, we don't tolerate those views. Tolerance is, in my word, a difficult phrase because you tolerate somebody whom you don't like. But you respect people for the views which they possess, even those views which do not accord with your own views. We don't tolerate others. We accept them. We accept them and learn from them as much as from our own lives. I guess it is very natural for all of you to be confused about the future. I was confused when I was at your stage of life. I wanted to do a post-graduation in the Delhi School of Economics. I wanted to join the civil services, but somehow straddled into the law. But for you, the options are even more numerous. In our times, the brightest went into medicine or engineering. Today, the brightest go into law, which is the first choice of youngsters like you. But the choices before you are numerous. Some of you may become lawyers. Some of you may become judges one day or immediately. Others may become politicians. Some of you may join public service. Some of you may become painters or actors. The law is not a constraining discipline. The law is a discipline which broadens your horizons because it brings you face to face with every element in society. As lawyers, you would appear for the law-abiding. You would appear for those who have no respect for law. But that is a great learning that the law teaches you. That the law brings you face to face with the diversity of human experience. But I hope that some of you will take to litigation. I do understand that litigation is not for everyone in society, not all young lawyers. There are uncertainties about the practice of law in a court of law. You have to have the staying power, which everybody may not necessarily have. Some young students who are my law clerks always tell me that they have loans to pay, which they have incurred for studies in a national law school. Therefore, many students join not what I feel is the mainstream, but go into transactional lawyering. But whatever choice you make, remember that your choice is your choice, and there is no one fixed choice. And the paths to realization of your objectives in life are many. So don't regret the choices which you make, but keep your choices open today. Because who knows, at a future point of time in your career, your choices may have to change. But above all, remember that the choices which you make should lead you to become a good human being, compassionate, so that you can leave the world a better place every day of your lives.